Just let me know so the world will know you. Losing interest, you won't find a better than this. I swear, girl, if you leave, just let me know so the world will know you. Losing interest, you won't find a better than this. I swear, girl, if you leave, just let me know so the world will know you. Losing interest, you won't find a better than this. I swear, girl, if you leave, just let me know so the world will know you. Losing interest, you won't find a better than this. I swear, girl, if you leave, just let me know so the world will know you.
The days are drifting slowly by. I guess I'll be here till July. I find it hard to have no answers, but the thought of us can make the time go by. We could walk, but in a garden. We could talk while at the market, taking moments of our days to be alone. While we don't have all the answers, we still know what truly matters, keeping hope alive despite the darkest storm. The days are drifting slowly by. I guess I'll be here till July. I find it hard to have no answers, but the thought of us can make the time go by. Yeah, the thought of us can make the time go by. Yeah, the thought of us can make the time go by.
Look
Oh, hello. I did not. I didn't see you come in there. Hi. I even know I set everything up, but you know, whatever. What even is this song? Copyright free music is kind of weird. Ooh, I don't have an Animal Crossing remix in here. That's kind of cool. But hello. How are y'all doing? How y'all doing today? On this Saturday morning. I'm doing all right. Still, as you can tell, I'm still a little stuffed up, and still a little bleh from when I got sick with the nasty coronavirus way. Yeah, I'm not 100% better from that. I still like taste still kind of weird. Like mint stuff for some reason doesn't taste the same, which, you know, that's always fun. But yeah, I like that. I'm still coughing a little bit, stuffed up. Stomach's still a little weird, doesn't let me eat as much as I used to, which I mean is kind of is a double-edged sword. It's kind of good, it's kind of bad. You know how it is. You know how it go, yo. Okay, so what am I talking about now? So yeah, this is something I'm going to be trying. The keyword here is trying to do about every Saturday morning. Just kind of chill and hang out and stuff like that. What my original plan is, I think I'm gonna try and do it next week. Is I want to do like Saturday morning cartoon like watch-alongs, like doing like I was tempted to start that today, but I didn't really know what to choose. That's kind of thing. Of course, I got an email. What's the email? Oh, I got like an toot. But yeah, I wasn't sure. I'll probably put something out. Why? Oh, Panera, thank you for notification. National Cookie Day. I don't even like chocolate chip cookies. I don't like chocolate at all. There, you learned something new about me. Ha 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 ha. But yeah, my original plan is on Saturdays. I'm gonna try and do it next week and see like what goes from there, you know, and everything. Is to like just hang out and like watch stuff together. Like obviously I can't, you know, watch it on the stream, because otherwise I would get copyright struck into oblivion, which, you know, I don't want that. That would not be good. So yeah, I'm not sure what I have a few ideas, different shows that we can watch. I'll probably put like a thing on Twitter, or just I'll probably do it on Discord is what I would imagine, and probably on Twitter too, because I have some people on there, some people there, you know, all the fun stuff. Oh, this is nice. Before I used just like strictly lo-fi. like music and stuff like that, but now I'm using like just a very general thing. Did I not put my Discord link on Twitch? Oh, what a fool I am! Should be. Well, I'll mess around with that later, you know. But yeah, my Discord is. I know there's a link to it on my Twitter and my TikTok page. I know there's that. I'm trying to remember, like, if I put it on here, because I don't know if I did or not. That's the thing. Report Mr. Wright for being too good. What's this one? Oh, okay. It's a lo-fi version of that. That's kind of funny. Okay. I could have sworn I had the Discord like link on here, but I was mistaken apparently. Okay. Yep, there we go. Okay, added that on. I could have sworn I did that already, but apparently not, because I'm macaroni and cheese as it is. But yeah, I thought it'd be kind of fun instead of like on Saturday playing a game or doing something, you know, just like hang out and just chat, watch some stuff, talk about like the week and everything, which, you know, that's just always fun to do. At least that's just kind of what I think is kind of a nice thing to. They would be mowing the lawn while I'm doing this, because why not? Because of course, why not? At least I stopped right now. But yeah, let's talk about stuff. Something new that came out this week was JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 6, the first 12 episodes, not the whole thing, which is fine. I really enjoyed it. Part 6 gets a lot of hate. Like a lot of hate, which I kind of get, because in my opinion, it kind of falls apart towards the end of the show. I mean, towards the end of the part. I've read the manga before, but I still like it a lot. I like it better than Part 5. Part 5, I think people like it a lot more than they should because of like the anime adaptation. Because like I've read the original, I've read some of the manga. It's good, like it's not bad. Like, let me preface this: there's not a single like bad part of JoJo in my opinion. But I mean, like the characters are kind of and then like spoilers a little bit, and then like it's basically like at the end of it, it's basically a brand new character comes out and beats the villain. Like, it's really anticlimactic and lame, honestly, in my opinion. When part six does have its flaws. I will say a little bit of spoilers, but I like it a lot up until they leave the prison. When they leave the prison, that's kind of when it goes downhill afterwards. It's still not bad. It's like there's never a point where I'm like, oh, this is awful or anything, but it's just like not as good, honestly, in my opinion. But I watched it in the English dub, and the best part about watching JoJo in English is hearing all of the stand names, because if you don't know, all the stand names named after bands or songs, and they have to, for the English dub, like change it to something else, and it's all, and sometimes it's not that bad. Other times it's hilarious, or sometimes it's just really weird. Like like in the new part, there's there's a stand that's called Marilyn Manson, you know, like the singer, stuff like that. But in the dub, they call it Mary Lynn Manson, which I just find that absolutely amazing. It's such a stretch, but I absolutely love it. It's so stupid, but I love it. And then White Snake is Pale Snake, because, you know, it's a band name or a song name. I don't know. I'm not super familiar with songs. I'm not super familiar with music. I'm not that great at music, and not really great. I just don't like pay attention to music and stuff like that, honestly. Oh yeah, there's other stuff like in part 4, in Japanese, it's a Killer Queen. They changed it to Deadly Queen, which is just not as good. It doesn't have the impact like Deadly Queen. But, you know, and you gotta do what you gotta do. As a Rocky kind of put him in a corner, you know? It's like, oh man, we have to do something. Otherwise, we're gonna get copyright struck to the moon and back. Which, you know, that's always fun. Oh, there goes my cat. Trying to escape from my room as per usual. You need help there? The door is open. You can open it with your paw. You know that, right? She's looking at me like, hey, yo, dude, I can't get out of here. My cat's the dork, but I love her. It's hilarious. Yeah, I still got a cough, which is fun. What else has come out this week or has been good? What the... Still with the lawnmower. If you get a chance, don't live at home. Don't when you're past 20. Don't live at home. It sucks. Just letting you know. Wow, I'm really bad at keeping the conversation going when it comes to this kind of stuff, especially when it's, oh jeez, that sounded horrible outside of my house. Just a I'm not really sure what to do or talk about now, honestly. Oh, oh yeah. I was originally thinking of having my friend, who was on the last stream, Rosali, join for a little bit, but he's unfortunately having a catastrophic computer failure, which is just absolutely hilarious to me, because like for some reason this man, like we have like, I think like we have pretty similar builds. I think he has a couple parts that are more expensive than mine, but for the most part we have fairly similar builds. He has so many issues with his computer. It's hilarious because like somehow his motherboard got messed up. And like he showed me a picture of it, and like the CPU slot where you put the CPU in is bent, so he had to get a new CPU. And then after that, his hard drive like got fried, and he lost like everything. And I'm just like, how do you do this? Like, I'm just absolutely baffled by that man. Like legit, how he just like has no luck or anything with computers. It's absolutely hilarious. But like I'm legit baffled every time. He's like, cause we play VR chat and stuff together, and for some reason, like half the time he's like, oh yeah, I can't play VR. My computer blue screened, or like, oh yeah, I can't do it because you know this happened, or this, and I'm just like, how do you do this? Like I more or less do the similar things he. I think I do a little bit more because I do editing and like video editing and like stuff like that, but I'm still baffled by that man on how he does like the things that he do. It's actually insane how bad he is with that kind of stuff. I don't know why, because he's more tech savvy than me, but he always has issues with this computer, which I just don't get. It's honestly hilarious, but I genuinely don't understand why. But he does. It's just insane to me. So yeah, he apparently for what would he say it was? He apparently he tried to recover and like trying to fix it for 9 hours yesterday. So I was like, I don't think he wants to pop on here, you know, because you know, I'd be pretty tired after all that stuff. Then again, I'm pretty tired because I worked last night. I think I was up until like probably close to 1 o'clock in the morning, probably something along those lines. I usually don't work at night that often, but like yesterday I did, tonight I did. Yeah, it's not the worst ever, but I still don't like it. I much prefer to, you know, not do that because I prefer working in the morning and stuff like that, which is honestly I would prefer to do streams like earlier in the day because I'm like more sharp, more in your face and stuff like that versus like later at night, which, you know, I have to do because I have work and, you know, all that fun stuff. But yeah, I believe this week I'm going to try, the keyword here in that phrase is try, to get a consistent streaming schedule going. What I'm thinking of doing is, hold on a second, yeah. Dab on them haters. What I believe I'm going to attempt to do is Tuesday night at 7 or 8 o'clock at night, and then Wednesday either 6 or 7 o'clock at night, and then Saturday I'm gonna try my best to stick to like 10 in the morning. I'm probably gonna upload like either probably on TikTok or Discord or Twitter, probably all of those, like a stream schedule, just so you know everybody kind of has a better idea, because this was the first week of me doing it consistently and me trying to figure it out and everything, which is, you know, always fun, always very fun. But yeah, I think that's more or less what I'm going to attempt to do. I'd like this I'll see how it goes later on. I might try streaming one more day. I might try streaming Friday around this time, but I'm not sure exactly. I'm very much still in the process of like feeling it out, trying to figure out how this all works. And this like what's the best options to do, essentially, more or less is what I'm trying to do. It's taken me a bit because I used to stream like not super consistently like in the past, like a couple years ago. But yeah, I want to try and be much more consistent than I am. What the? Why is this Macross music? This is non-copyrighted? Why? That's not that's an anime, isn't it? Why is it in a copywritten thing? Actually, let me go through this. I'm curious. Actually, let's see. It's Animal Crossing, lo-fi, a Princess Peach song, She Shares Story. I don't know what that is. Bubblegum KK. Gemini. I don't know. Is that? Why is there Hatsune Miku? There's Hatsune Miku music in this non-copywritten stream Spotify playlist. Ooh, it's kind of a jam. This song is called Drugs. I love it. Hello world. Your new boyfriend, Rainbow Muffin Latte and a Muffin album. Okay. Living Tombstone. I'm hoping that these are actually copywritten, non-copywritten stuff. Otherwise, I am gonna get nuked on copywritten stuff. Like there was one year I did this was I think it was like 2-3 years ago, maybe, I don't remember exactly. I did a Bayonetta 2 New Year's Eve stream. I streamed till like 1 or 2 in the morning, I want to say, or something like that. And like I think I did a sequel. I did like the next day I finished the game, and there's Moon River, like the Frank Sinatra song. I think it's Frank Sinatra. I don't know. And I got like copyright struck on that. That was back when I streamed on YouTube, because I used to do I was kind of weird. I did YouTube for a little bit, and then I had a program let me stream to YouTube and Twitch, but then I realized that's not really that good. So now I'm doing just Twitch, which, you know, takes a little bit, to try and figure it out and everything. So yeah. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that the newest Final Fantasy 14 expansion came out this week. I still need to play, because I play Final Fantasy 14. I love it. I've only beaten the base game, and I'm currently on the first day DLC, Heaven Sword. I thought that was Haven Sword for a long time, at Heaven Sword, yeah. But yeah, I need to get back into it. The way I play it is I play it for like a month or two at a time, then I cancel it for a while, and then I go back to it. So probably with Endwalker coming out, I'm probably gonna come back and do that. I might stream a little bit of that. I think that'd be kind of fun to do, because Final Fantasy 14 is just like a nice game to just kind of hang out and chill and relax with. Yeah, and I play Red Mage mainly, at least for right now. I kind of bounce around. I think the first one I did was Pugilist, which I thought was okay, and then I did Rogue, which then turned into Ninja, and then I did Samurai, which are both pretty good damage classes, and now I'm currently on Red Mage. Which I think the main reason I stopped playing for a little bit, because there's whenever you hit certain level marks, there are certain quests that you can do that get your special abilities and stuff like that, and I'm just stuck on one, and for some reason it just I keep dying. I have to fly all the way back. I use all the potions, all the healing spells I have and everything, and it just for some reason doesn't work. Doesn't let me do it. I just keep dying and dying and dying and dying and dying and dying and dying, and I hate it so mucho much. But yeah, I need to get back into it, because I'm like way behind. Some people are like, oh yeah, Endwalker, I'm playing. I'm like, I'm still on Heaven Sword, man. It's gonna take a long time for me to get over there. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Okay. I still can't believe it's already December. It's honestly kind of insane to me that it's December already. Then again, I more or less was in a coma for most of November, because I got COVID and everything. So for 2 weeks straight, I was just not in existence, basically, is what it is. I was just in a perpetual state of am I alive? Am I dead? I don't know, man. Yeah, that was just absolutely wild to me. Yeah, just one of those where you don't think it's that bad, then you get it and you're just ooh, and it sucks. Blech. Okay. Do. What is? Oh. Just watch. I end this stream and I just get a million copyright strikes for all the music. Because I'm just looking through this and I'm just are they sure that this is non-copyrighted music? Because I see some Hatsune Miku music in here. I see some Anamanaguchi, which I love. Anamanaguchi, they're great. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World is probably one of my favorite retro styled soundtracks of all time. It's so good. I ordered the vinyl forever ago, along with the special edition of the physical game, because I'm not dealing with if it gets delisted again. I'm not dealing with that, because I remember for a long time, because it was on Xbox 60, PS3, and then it was delisted, and if you if you delete it, it was off your Xbox or whatever, it's gone. I have had that game on my Xbox for probably close to 10 years. probably. I have not deleted it. I'm never deleting it. I have the PC version, which I bought when it came out, and I did the like limited special edition thing that for the Nintendo Switch, which I don't know. They still they don't I don't know when that's coming out. Honestly, it's just kind of annoying, you know. Also the vinyl, which I don't have a vinyl player, which I have to get one, honestly. I think they're cool. It's like giant like vinyls and stuff like that. But yeah, like special edition has like a really cool like thing where it's like you open it's like a box you open up and it's like the band and they're playing music and stuff like that, which is just great. I love it. It's amazing. But I have no idea when it's gonna get here, so you know, fun. They sure are loud out there, I swear. Like, it's like they're doing stuff outside in the morning. It's 10:30 in the morning on Saturday while you're doing things. Then again, I am here. I am here on a Saturday. Because I am absolutely crazy. But yeah, I've always been much more of a morning person than a night person. I mean, I do stuff at night, you know, and all that stuff, but it's just not as, like, I'm just not as good, like, at night. In the morning, I'm much better. That was a weird noise. I thought my cat was gonna break into the room again. Have the door slightly open, just in case, because my cat's crazy. So you never know what that devious little mind is up to. No, why did I do that? Oh, it's a new one of that. All I will say, I've talked about Arcane a couple of times on stream, which is a great show, fantastic show. I love it. Highly recommend it. It's probably one of the best video game adaptations of all time, honestly. But the bad thing is, because you know, like, because there's all of the different music videos and stuff like that in there. They're not like music videos, but editing music videos, you know, whatever. And like, you know, I look up like the main song and stuff like that from the song, because it's a really good song. The intro is fantastic, but because of that, I'm getting recommended League of Legends videos, which I don't want any part of that, and I'm just. Like, it's like, oh, it's like Jinx, gameplay trailer, or like, lines from the show, that makes sense in here, and I'm like, I don't want any of this, I don't want it, I don't want it at all, please, stop, I hate it. These are nice songs. It's called Jesus in LA by Alec Benjamin. Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that the Game Awards are coming up this week. I think it's Thursday. I don't think I'll be able to. Actually, might be able to watch them later. I'm not sure. I don't think I'll be able to watch them because usually Thursday night, I have a group that I do stuff with, and then usually after that, I have I stream for WCS or where Game Award. I'm just trying. Okay, yep, there we go. Because I want to see the nominations. Because I don't think I've actually sat down and looked through all the nominations and everything yet. Okay, so what do we got here? Okay. Yeah, it's Thursday, I think. Okay. Nominees. Okay, what are the nominees? Okay. Game of the Year, Deathloop, It Takes Two. I wonder how they're gonna do that because there's a whole like Take-Two Interactive, like the publisher is for some reason like suing them for the name, which is like the most petty, evil, stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's so stupid, but yeah, Deathloop. I enjoyed Deathloop. I still need to finish it because I'm bad. Because what I do is I when a game comes out brand new, I buy it, play it for a little bit, but then another game comes out and I end up playing that, and I just like, it's an endless cycle. It's a very endless cycle of that. So yeah, I've not. It Takes Two. I've not played it. I heard it's good, but you know, it's a co-op game. I don't have anybody to really play co-op with. At least not really that. I might be able to get somebody to play it at some point. No. Oh, hello, Kitty. You coming back in the room? Why you just? She's just like, she's halfway through the door and just looking like, no. She's so weird. Metroid Dread. I have not finished this one. Once again, I'm bad at that. I'm stuck at a part where I have to fight 2 different enemies that are really hard and stuff like that. I just haven't gotten past that at all. Psychonaut, which Metroid Dread, really good. I wonder if that'll win. I hope it does. That'd be great. Psychonauts 2, have not played it yet because I have not beaten Psychonauts 1. I might do that on stream actually, because I've legit never. I've gotten to the final area, I believe, on the PS4 version, and I just like never got back to it, I think. And then Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, which I played because I'm one of like the 5 people who actually have a PS5, and it was actually a really solid, really good game. This is the first one that I've played. Okay, no, I played the remake a few years ago, which was okay. Like, it was okay. Like, it looked really nice, and it was based off the movie, which was a bad. The movie was not good, like, at all. But there was there was one scene that legit made me laugh. Clank, the movie. Quark. Where is it? There's one like legitimately really funny scene like in this movie. If I can find it. I don't know where it is, but basically the scene is like Captain Cork like breaks into this guy's office and he's like has a gun out and he's like stop, you're under arrest, and like somebody slashes it with the sword, cuts in half. He's like, I'm listening. It's so funny, but it's so that's the only like legitimately good scene in the whole movie, I will say. I'm gonna need to look that up. I'll look it up later. Resident Evil Village. This is the best Resident Evil since 4. I will 100% die on that bridge. 100%. It is the best one since Resident. This is easily the best one since 4. I had a lot of fun with this one. 7 was also good, but I think like 8 has much, because like 7 was kind of the same. It was very much like you're in an area, you're being chased by somebody, you have a boss fight, you finish that one, and then you're being chased again in another area. This one had much more variety, because the first one, the first area is like 7, you're being chased by people and stuff like that, and the second area is almost Silent Hill-ish, and like legit is one of the few times in my life I've been scared by a video game. And like, oh, that was beautiful. That was fantastic. I really hope Resident Evil Village wins, because I think that out of all of these, that one's my favorite. I would say out of all of them. What's the next category? Best game direction. Deathloop again. I think it was kind of cool artistic wise, stuff like that. It Takes Two, I can't really speak on. Returnal, I really like the art design in this. It's so cool. It's so alien and everything. I was also one of the people. I did play this. I have not beaten it yet, because it's difficult. I don't play those games that often. Psychonauts 2, I can't speak to the game direction in that, but I've heard it's really good. So, with Ratchet and Clank with the part. Beautiful game. I think it's one of the better Ratchet and Clanks, but still don't think it's like as good as some of the other ones. Like, honestly, my favorite is either the second one or Dreadlocked, which is the action spin-off one that a lot of people don't like, but I like it a lot, honestly. It was a lot of fun. It also had really fun co-op, which is really enjoyable to go through. Okay, best narrative, Deathloop. I don't think so, honestly, no. Because the story is very basic. Because it's literally just like, you're on an island. You have to kill all of these people within a day. And like, that's it. And like, that's literally it. Like, there's nothing like super... Like, the narrative isn't... I mean, like, narrative's fine, but I don't think it should be nominated for this. It Takes Two. Once again, I can't speak for that. Haven't played it. Life is Strange, True Colors. Have not played Life is Strange game since the first one. I played the first one... I think the first episode I remember I played, like, it was New Year's Eve, and I played through it, like, all the way to, like, 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't know why, but I did. Guardians of the Galaxy... I would say yes, because the gameplay in that is fine. It's fine, honestly, but legit, the writing, the story, the characters 100% make this game. Like, I played through it when it came out. The writing, the characters are fantastic. If you haven't played, I do recommend it. The gameplay wise, I think it's the weakest aspect of it, but the narrative and the story, dealing with grief, and the characters, it's fantastic, legitimately really good. Psychonauts 2, once again, have not played it, so I don't know what's the next category. Best art direction, The Artful Escape. I remember seeing stuff like that. I remember seeing it. It looks really good. Deathloop looks nice. Looks nice. I will say that. You know what? Hold on one second. It might be a little better if I add display. No, that's not what I wanted. Display 2. Okay. Okay. Let me put it over the monitor. Make it a little bigger. Hello? Oh, I almost forgot it's gonna still capture. It's gonna still capture my thing, which is hilarious. Okay, that looks fine. Okay, so yeah, Deathloop looks really nice. Kenna Bridge of Spirits, I think, should win. I don't know if it will or not, but legit, this is the most PS2 game I have played since like the PS2 era. Like, it's legitimately really good. Like, I still need to finish it, but like, this is like the best compliment I've heard of it is like it's the most PS2 game that has been around for a while. Like, this legit feels like a lost PS2 game, and it's just like really good, really fantastic. And visually is beautiful. It's like a very much Legend of Zelda-esque, with a very kind. It looks like a movie. It's really good. I do recommend it. Psychonauts 2, once again, can't speak of that, but from what I've seen, visually it looks really good. Ratchet and Clank, visually is really good. The art direction is fine, but like, I mean, like, if we're talking purely graphics, I think out of all of these, that one's the best because it's so fast, solid state loading, and all that stuff. But yeah, I would say Kenna would be like my pick for that. So, best score in music, Artful Escape. I haven't listened to any music of that, so I don't know. Cyberpunk had a pretty good soundtrack. I only played part of it because I was dumb. Because my family was like, "Oh, I want Christmas." I'm like, "Oh, Cyberpunk 2077." This was before, and then I asked for the PS4 version, and this was before all the information came out about how bad it was on consoles. And then by the time I found out about it, Yeah, they got it, and like it barely worked. Like the base PS4 version just sucked. It didn't work. I was able to play for like a couple hours total on it, but like it just didn't really work as well. But I had a good soundtrack. Deathloop, I don't remember the soundtrack, I'm gonna be honest here. Guardians of the Galaxy, loved the soundtrack. It was pretty good. Mainly because of licensed music, but also they did they had like a 80s style like band in it. They made a fake band name on there, and it was, and the music they made for it absolutely slapped. I highly recommend, look up Zero to Hero, like legit it slaps. Near Replicant, I would say Near Replicant hands down should win, because the score is amazing, although I think it's kind of cheating because it's a remake. It's a remake of a PS3 game that already had a really good soundtrack. It's basically just a remix of all that stuff, but I've only played a little bit of it. It's really good. Listen to the soundtrack if you haven't. It's absolutely fantastic. What's the next category? Audio design. I'm gonna say like that's just fine. Standard design. I don't play racing games, so I don't know. Ratchet and Clank had pretty good solid design. I'm gonna say Resident Evil Village did, because it's a horror game. Debating between Resident Evil Village or Returnal, because they both have really good. They both have really good soundtracks. No, that's not audio design. I think Returnal, because it uses like the controller in a really interesting way, and uses audio and stuff from there. So I think that. Best performance. Why is there two things from Deathloop? Okay. All the two main characters. Haven't listened to it. Haven't played the game. But he's a good actor, so I don't know. He was pretty solid. She was pretty solid. I'm gonna go Lady Dimitrescu, because she was just fantastic in that game. Although I am sad that they didn't get the other guy. What's the nomination? I don't remember what his name is. But the guy at the Metal Powers at the end of the game, I don't remember what his name is. I honestly do not. I feel bad for that, because he had a very particular performance, and it's like almost performances that teeters on the edge of being bad, but is really, really good. And I wish that was but I'm gonna go with Maggie Robertson. I will say last year it was like a bunch of people from like Last of Us, stuff like that. There's one nomination I was actually upset did not get nominated, and that was for Yakuza Like a Dragon, Kaiji Tang, who's the voice of Ichiban. Legit one of the best vocal performances of all time, in my opinion. And it wasn't nominated, and it made me upset that it was not nominated. Like, I was legitimately like, are you serious? Like, that is like honestly like legit. Like, they're like the final scene in that game, like when like they're talking. Like, I'm not gonna spoil it, because Yakuza 7 is fantastic. Probably one of the best Yakuza stories, probably one of the best game stories ever, in my opinion. Like that final like cutscene where he's talking to somebody, legit brought me to tears. Like, it was that good of a performance, and I was very upset that he was not nominated. I was very furious. Okay. Games for impact. Popular thing or is pro-social meaning or message. I have not played any of these games, so I cannot really guess or do anything for that. Best ongoing. Final Fantasy 14. Easily Final Fantasy 14. All the quality of life stuff that they have going on, all the updates and everything. Fortnite. Okay, I'll be honest here. I do very rarely play Fortnite. Fortnite can be fun in short bursts. I don't play it that often. But whenever I do, it's like I play 1 or 2 matches. I'm like, okay, that was fun. I'm gonna leave. I never use the building, like in that game ever. I legit don't. I never use the building. I never do anything like that. But yeah, Genshin Impact. Played it for a little bit. Thought I was okay. No, Call of Duty Warzone. Haven't played it, so I cannot do that. But I'd say 14. 14 is the best one, 100%. Best indie. Only one out of all these I played is Kenna, so I'm gonna go for Kenna. Kenna's really good. Loop Hero I heard was really good, mainly because like a bunch of people on Discord I'm on were like, man, this game's amazing, and you know, like all this other things and everything. So I heard 12 minutes wasn't that great. So I don't know why it's nominated, honestly. Death's Door, that I heard that was pretty good. Haven't got around to that. Inscription, I have not played that, so I don't know. Best mobile game, League of Legends, Marvel Future, Pokemon Unite. I don't play mobile games like at all. So okay, there's some music playing. I was confused. I don't play mobile games at all, so I'm just gonna keep walking. Best community support. Recognize the game for outstanding community support, transparent responsiveness, and I feel like this is a copyrighted song, but I don't know, whatever. I'm gonna say Final Fantasy 14 because, like, legit, out of all the games that I've played, they are the most like open and are like, hey, like legit, the amount of times people have been like, oh, hey, you have to do this, or like in the chat, or like when we were doing a raid, or like when we were like doing a dungeon or something like that, and like they're like, oh, you have to do this, or oh, you have to use the return function, or that, or like people are just like, hey, do you want help and stuff like that. Like legit, one of the nicest communities that I've played with in the game. Everything else, I don't know, but legit, Final Fantasy 14, really good, really solid community. They're great. Next category, innovation and accessibility. I don't know the specifics of these, so, but I am glad accessibility is becoming much more easier and better nowadays, which is just nice, because so more people can play video games, which is just always a good thing to do. What's the next one? Best VR game. Hitman 3, Expect You to Die, Resident Evil 4. I want to play Resident Evil 4 VR so bad. Like, it's not even funny how bad I want to play it, but it's on Quest 2. I have an Oculus Rift S, but for some reason, even though it's more powerful than the Quest 2, they don't put it on there, which legit makes me really mad. I don't know why. For some reason, like when the Quest 2 like launched off and they like super successful, they just don't care about the Oculus Rift S. They don't. I think they barely update it. They just don't care. There's no more like releases for that. It's all Quest 2 releases now, which just sucks. But from what I've seen, Resident Evil 4 is absolutely fantastic. It changed the game and everything, and I want to play it so bad. I would say Resident Evil 4. What's the next one? Best action game. Back 4 Blood. I've played a little bit. I played the open beta, which, I mean, it's more or less just Left 4 Dead without as much the personality, which it's fine. It's fine. Chivalry 2. There's a Chivalry 2? I didn't even know there was I thought there was just still Chivalry 1. I didn't know it was a Chivalry 2. That's weird. Deathloop was good, but I wouldn't say like the best action game ever. Far Cry 6. It's a Far Cry game, so I don't know. Returnal. I think Returnal out of all of these I like the most, honestly. So it had really fast frenetic combat. It uses the controllers super well, in my opinion, and it just was a fun game. Best action adventure game. Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy, the gameplay is honestly the weakest part. Like, overall, the weakest part of that game is the gameplay. The story's fantastic, the writing's fantastic, the soundtrack's pretty good, graphically it looks really good, but the actual gameplay is like the weakest out of all of them, I would say. Metroid Dread, really solid game. Psychonauts 2, can't speak of it, haven't played it. Ratchet and Clank. Good I will say the way they do difficulty in the game is very much just like it's very much just like, let's throw a million bajillion enemies at them, and that's kind of more or less it. Resident Evil Village. For me, it's a tie between Resident Evil Village and Metroid Dread. I'd say Resident Evil Village because, you know, the combat, and there's a lot of different puzzles you gotta solve and everything, and I gotta burp, where's my water, Okay, but yeah, I'd say Resident Evil Village for me personally. Next category, best slow role playing: Cyberpunk, Monster Hunter Rise. I heard that was good. I don't play Monster Hunter, honestly. I played World a little bit. Scarlet Nexus, have not played it. SMT5, I want to play it. I have not gotten around to it. I'm probably gonna play it next week or so, probably. Tales of Arise was a really good overall, really solid game. I have not beaten it yet, but I think it's pretty good. But I'm gonna say SMT5 because I've heard absolutely fantastic things about it and everything. Oh, I'm blowing my nose. Best fighting game. Why is Demon Slayer on here? Like, it's just the Naruto ninja game things. Guilty Gear Strive. Heard that was really good. Melty Blood, which is such a weird name for a fighting game. That was good. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. I heard that was fine, but you know, not much else besides that. Virtua Fighter 5. That's the port of PS4 game. I'm pretty sure, or PS3 game. I'm not gonna say Guilty Gear Strive. I haven't played any of these at all, but from what I've seen and heard, I think Guilty Gear Strive is the best one, probably. Best family game. Haven't played it. Haven't played it. Haven't played it. Played it. Haven't played it. I'm gonna say either Super Mario 3D World or New Pokemon Snap, either one of those. But yeah, I mean that Mario's technically a port, but it has a whole entire brand new side game and everything with it, which is just I have not beaten it, but it's really good, really solid overall. Best sim/strategy game. I don't play any of these kind of games, so I'm just gonna skip this one. Best sports / I once again do not play any of these, so I'm just gonna move ahead. Best multiplayer. I can't really speak of any of these. I heard New World was okay, but I've also heard The Economy is a screwed content creator of the year. I have no idea who any of these people are. Every single year, it's just like, I don't know. I mean, I know Dream, and that's it. I don't know anybody at all whatsoever in any of this. I wish they did like actual content creator people watch, because I have no idea who any of these people are at all. Yeah, so I don't know. I wish they just got the WAs and stuff like that, but you know, whatever. Best debut indie. Once again, I'm gonna say Kenna. That's the only game I've played out of all of these. So, oh, that game came out this year. I didn't know about that, huh? Most anticipated game: Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, sequel to Legend of Zelda. I'm gonna say Zelda, because I don't care about Dark Souls-esque games. I honestly do not. God of War Ragnarok. I don't like the new direction that they've taken the games, honestly. Prefer the older, much more action-based versus like the slower, more story-based game. It's not bad, like, at all, but I just can't get into it. I just don't like it. I just can't get into it at all, for me. Horizon Forbidden West. I like the original game. I did not beat it, because I'm bad at doing that kind of things. Which looks cool. Starfield. We don't know when that's coming out, like, at all. And Bethesda, who have been doing really, really bad recently, so I'm not holding my breath for that. Best esports game. Next. Best I don't know who any of you are. What is that guy? Wait a minute. What is that guy holding? Oh, the trophies? Is that what it is? That's weird. Don't know again. Don't know again. Once again, don't know. Yeah. So those are the nominees. I have not voted for anything yet. What's the... What? Oh yeah, what's the player's voice? I forget. What are the games? This is like the game here. Deathloop, Resident Evil Village, Forza 5. GTA Online? That's been a game for years. That's not a new game. Why is that a thing? Halo Infinite. The campaign comes out this week. Only the multiplayer's been out for like a week, couple weeks. Ratchet and Clank, Battlefield 2042. Didn't that like just come out and everybody hates it? That's what I want to know. Monster Hunter Rise, Nightmares 2, Returnal, okay. Guardians of the Galaxy, Kenna, Hitman 3, Neo the World Ends With You. I played the demo, have not finished the full game yet. I haven't played the full game. The original game I've played, need to beat it, but I had the Switch version, which is a really, really bad port. 75, so I gotta play that. Knife Strains, that's new too. Fortnite, Blue. Call of Warzone, 514. Metroid Dread, takes 2. I think that's 2. Death's Door. I'd say League of Legends. Why? I would say personally for me, Resident Evil Village. I just had the most fun with that game this year. I would say probably out of all of these games. I haven't played a lot of new games this year, honestly. I've been playing a lot of the older games. Like I recently picked up a PS3. Oh, sorry, for like $60, which is like really good. I've been playing some older games stuff on there. So, and of course, been playing PC games and stuff like that. You know, so. But yeah, that is that. But yeah, that is those are the game award nominations. I doubt I really wanted to like do a live stream and stuff of that, but unfortunately I'm gonna be busy that night and I can't do it, which sucks. But you know how it is, bro. You know how it is, bro. Which just sucks. There's my liquid. Okay. Put that down. Man, that looks weird when I put it down because my whole body's like that. Okay. It's really nice music. Space Girl featuring Chloe Molindos. Ay caramba. Okay. So, I think... What is this thing? So, I think that's going to be it for today. I just kind of want to do like little short streams to kind of like just like relaxed. Like, you know, stream next Saturday. I'm definitely gonna have like a bit more of a plan on like what to do and stuff like that, because I didn't have a plan with this. It was very much just like I'm just gonna sit down and ramble for an hour and just see how that goes. I think it went all right. I mean, not really anybody showed up or was in the stream chat, but you know, that's just when you're starting out. That's just kind of how it is. You know, it's a little disheartening, but you know, you can do it. Don't worry about it. But yeah, I think next week I'm gonna start doing the watch-alongs with cartoons, stuff like that, which I'll have to figure out how to do. So, which I mean, that shouldn't be too big of an issue, honestly. So yeah, that's gonna be it for me for today. I will see you guys all on Tuesday. I'm gonna officially probably today or tomorrow or whatever release like an official like weekly stream schedule and stuff like that, so it can be more consistent. People can show up more and like know actually when I'm doing it and stuff like that, instead of just being like, oh, he's doing it now, okay, I guess. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me for today. I hope you all have a lovely weekend, and I will see you all next week. Have a good day, everybody. There's the button.